Good morning. This is Walter Perkins, Director of Editorial Services for Books, Inc. Literary Services. We're here this morning at the 9th Annual Books, Inc. Author Showcase. We're doing a number of interviews today, and the first is with author Chirskira Caillouet, author of Honey Licorice, an acclaimed book of poetry published in 2009. Ms. Caillouet,
yes,
you
sir.
self-published your book of poetry, Honey Licorice, in 2009. What were 3 challenges that you faced as a new author?
Well, one of the first challenges that I faced was actually deciding what poems I wanted to have in my book, because I had written lots of poems, maybe hundreds of poems.
Mm-hmm.
So I focused on most of the poems that I wrote in high school and college and put them into a book called Honey Licorice, because about my book, like the first part of it is sweet love poems, and then after that, it's more about serious topics, about what was happening in the world at that time when I wrote it, and my own inner conflict, like with religion and dealing with different people, that type of thing.
Looking back as a new author at that time, how could Books, Inc. Literary Services have helped you as a new author?
Well, Miss Constance did help me a little bit when, Miss Constance did help me a little bit after I published my book. I went to the bookstore and she looked through it and gave me some tips about how the book should look and different editings as far as that. But as a new author, I would like to have more of that in the beginning of the book, instead of me doing it by myself. More of guidance, like this is the first thing you do, this is the second thing you do, and mostly help with marketing. Because when I market it, I just tell people about it.
Okay.
Or I come to events like this.
Okay. Since 2009, what have you learned about the whole marketing process that will help you be successful in the future?
What have I learned? I learned to publicize in different places and to also get advice from other people that have done it before, because that really helps a lot. And just to be more out there and be more proud of the work that you produce and that people should know about it.
We're talking to you at the 9th Annual Books, Inc. Authors Showcase at the Carter G. Woodson Library. How important are networking opportunities like this to authors like yourself?
Networking opportunities like this are very important, because as authors, sometimes we can feel very isolated, because writing is a very solitary thing that most people do. You just at home, maybe at your computer or in front of your notebook, just writing. And sometimes we forget that there's other people that are doing this too. And it's very encouraging to see other people here that are doing the same thing that you're doing. And it's also a great opportunity, like I said before, to learn from them. Because Mr. Evan out there, he has a great table. So next time I do something like this.
Evan Roberts.
Yeah, Evan Roberts.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're interviewing him later,
Yes,
but
I am.
he's great.
Yeah.
I just met him today, but he seems really cool and really personable, and I really like his table. So next time I come to something like this, I could really upgrade my table and like make my own honey licorice version of his table, Chirskira.
Okay. What can we expect from you in the future?
In the future, I plan on revising my honey licorice book. I want to make it into a poetry cookbook, so I still need to plan that out. And also having other books, maybe not necessarily poetry, come out. And I'm part of a writers group called Flow Authors. So maybe we'll have an anthology done by that time, and people can look at our website, flowauthors.com, and more working with them, having different workshops and different learning opportunities for other authors to come together and just basically work on my craft more.
Okay.
And going beyond poetry into short stories and maybe plays. And that kind of.
Okay. In the future, can you give us your contact information in case someone would like to talk to you or get more information about your book?
Yes. My name is Chirskira Caillouet, Chirskira Caillouet. So you can contact me through Facebook. I'm at Chirskira Caillouet, which is Chirskailouet on Facebook. I also have a Twitter page, which is Lexicon23, which is LEXYCON23. And my email address is ccvoicespub@gmail.com.
And if someone wants to purchase the book?
If you want to get my book, you can get it at lulu.com. I'm the only Chirskira Caillouet on there, only Chirskira Caillouet in the world. So you can just look it up through lulu.com and type in the name of the book, Honey Licorice, and then my name, and it'll pop up.
I'd like to thank you for sharing your story today, and wish you much success in the future.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.